you guys have asked me to react to this song, so we're gonna take a listen. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, the people they won't leave. What is threatening about divesting and one piece? The problem isn't the protest, it's what they're protesting.
Well, it'd be different if they were actually just peacefully protesting and wanting people to divest, but they're kicking people off campus, they're blocking entrances to campuses, they're taking over certain portions of the campus, they are graffitiing on buildings, they're graffitiing on, what do they call it? Construction material, they're graffitiing on the concrete, they're littering everywhere, they're chanting violent, well, they're chanting calls to violence. I mean, they even said death to Tel Aviv, right? They haven't just been nicely protesting and wanting colleges to divest. So yeah, in addition to that, when they're actively helping to support and push a literal terrorist organization's ideals, yeah, people are gonna have a problem with that. But anyway, let's continue.
It goes against what our country is funding. Block the barricade until Palestine is free. Block the barricade until Palestine is free. When I was 7, I looked.
What does that mean, until Palestine is free? What is Palestine? Anyway.
Learn a lesson from Cuban Eazy-E. What was it again? Oh yeah, fuck the police. Actors and...
Terrible idea. Horrible. No, it's not that. All right, whatever. Let's go.
Just protecting property in a system that was designed by white supremacy. But the people are in the streets.
Gotta make sure to get the buzzwords in there. White supremacy. Let's continue.
You can pay off me, you can't pay off me. Politicians who serve by any means. APAC, Kofi, and all the companies. You see me so here around the land of the free. But this generation here is about to cut the strings. You can ban TikTok.
This generation here is trying to help terrorists. That's what a lot of them are doing. And the funny thing is they would never ever want to live under the people they're trying to help right now. Those people do not have the same ideals as them. They are far, 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 far more conservative than these people would ever want to be, right? But for whatever reason, they're gonna help them spread their ideals, even though they completely disagree with them on the fundamental basis. One thing that these two do agree on, though, underlying, could possibly be America bad, right? But anyway, let's continue.
Take us out the algorithm, but it's too late. We've seen the truth, we bear witness. Seen the rebel.
Most of these people have not seen the truth. They've seen a truth, not the truth.
Buildings, the mothers and the children, and all the men that you murdered, and then we see how you spin it. Who gets the right to defend and who...
So, all right, I'm gonna let him go for now.
Who gets the right of resistance has always been about dollars and the color of your pigment, but...
No, it hasn't. You have a right to resist. You don't have a right to go indiscriminately target and kill civilians. It's so crazy to me how you guys say, yeah, we know they went and burned people and threw grenades at them and shot them in their homes and slaughtered them in their cars and cut people's heads off. We know they did that. But that's just resistance. They're just resisting, right? Yes. Slaughtering civilians is resistance. Y'all are a joke. Anyway, let's go.
White supremacy is finally on blast.
There it is, that white supremacy again. Hitting the buzzwords.
Screaming free Palestine to their home at last.
Again, free Palestine, what does that mean?
Claiming it's anti-Semitic to the anti-Zionists. I seen Jewish brothers and sisters out there and riding in solidarity and screaming free Palestine with them organizing and learning.
Again, free Palestine, what does that mean? They don't really elaborate on that, they just say it.
And then finally cutting ties with the state that's gotta rely on apartheid system to uphold an occupying violent history.
Israel's not an apartheid state. Let's continue.
Repeating for the last 75. The Nakba never ended. The colonizer lied.
Colonizer. I had a feeling. I knew he was going to get that buzzword in there too. He's hitting them. Let's see.
Posted on the lawn. Occupying the quad is really against the...
Occupy. Okay.
And a reason to call and the police in their squad. Where does genocide land in your definition?
Genocide. There is no genocide happening in Gaza. None. Y'all, you people, I've literally seen people say, well, this many people have died, so I feel we should call it a genocide. No, sweetheart, that's not what makes a genocide. Like, These people, Israel, is fighting an enemy that uses civilian infrastructure, that hides amongst their civilians, right? That dresses like their civilians, right? You literally uses their civilians as shields. They fire weapons and then hide their weapons around their civilians, or keep their weapons hidden around their civilians. So if Israel strikes it, there's likely to be collateral damage. And Israel's combatant to death ratio is between, or civilian, however you want to put it, for every one civilian or two civilians that are killed, there's one, it's in between 2 to 1 and 1 to 1, right? So debate about that. But either way, they are doing an outstanding job. The problem is these people, what they do is they circulate horrible images. And as they circulate these horrible images, people spread them, and people, their emotions get hijacked. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Yes, that is terrible. But if you leave Hamas in power, what's going to happen is we're going to see this for another 20 to 30 years. You need to get, if Hamas is insistent on war, they want the destruction of the state of Israel. They said this. So if you've got one side that wants the destruction of another state, do you think they're going to stop fighting if they're in power? No. The leader even came out and said, hey guys, we're going to do October 7th again and again and again and again. And y'all expect Israel to be like, okay, we'll leave you in power. Go ahead, do your thing, brother. No, they need to be wiped out anyway.
Destroying every college in Gaza and every mosque. Pushing everyone into Rafah and dropping bombs.
Pushing everyone into Rafah and dropping bombs. They're in Rafah right now. I mean, they're not killing a ridiculous amount of people. They're there right now. Problem, and another thing, these people, bro. Another thing. So Israel says, yes, go south. They didn't say, hey guys, okay, let me take a step back. From the beginning of this conflict, basically, Israel has said, our goal is to destroy Hamas's governing and their military capabilities. In addition to that, they say, we also want to bring the hostages home. That's our goal. So if their goal is to destroy Hamas's governing and military capabilities, and there are battalions of Hamas militant units in Rafah, do you think Israel's not going to go to Rafah? They're going to go to Rafah. So Israel never said, hey, we're never going to Rafah. They were removing people when they were operating in different areas. For the same reason now, they're relocating people from Rafah into other areas because they're now operating in Rafah. I know, crazy concept, but let's continue.
Blood is on your hands, Biden, we can see it all. And fuck no, I'm not voting for you in the fall.
One thing I agree with that he said. Most of these people that are supporting the Palestinians don't have a real grasp on reality.
When freedom's on the horizon, if the music industry's quiet, complicit in their platform is silence.
Oh, complicit. Another buzzword. Silence is compliance to these people. Okay?
What happened to the artist? What you gotta say? If I was on a label, you could drop me today. I'll be fine with it cause the heart fed my page. I want a ceasefire. Fuck a response from Drake. What you willing to risk?
He wants a ceasefire. So guys, we want a ceasefire so Hamas can continue to perpetuate this cycle of violence. These people don't think past what's 3 feet in front of them.
What you willing to give? What if you were in Gaza? What if those were your kids? If the West was pretending that you didn't exist, you want...
Oh, the West is pretending that they exist. Definitely. They get more international aid, I think, than any other group of people on the planet. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure.
The world is stand up and the students finally did. Let's get it.
You gonna say anything else or no? Looks like that is it. Yeah. Good virtue signaling. I mean, anyway, yeah, whatever. All right, y'all have a good day.